So, for our next part, we want to talk about another major crisis in American history. This one is the AIDS crisis, a disease that ran rampant across the United States and even across the world. And today, it's not a death sentence like it used to be. We now have ways not to cure it entirely, but ways to slow the process down. But in the early 70s and 80s, it was a complete death sentence for anyone who had caught it. And not just for people that were down and out. This also affected stars. People like Queen's Freddie Mercury. And even playwrights like Jonathan Larson, who you might know as the writer of Rent. Artists in this crisis decide that they need to have their voices heard because nobody is listening. And specifically, they come up with the phrase, silence equals death, because the government tried desperately to make sure that this wasn't seen as big a problem as it was. And so they realized if the government was going to keep silent, more people were going to keep dying, and that needed to be reversed.